Hello, and welcome back to Crochet at my house. It's been another busy week. Been doing quite a bit of tidying this week. As you might know, it's officially December. So decorating and things has begun and we're tidying for it. I've also been doing some art, which I don't do very often. I was painting these robins. This is the one I eventually went with. I did it for a card front. That's just another angle that I came up with. And this is just a bunch of colours that I was testing because it's been a while, and that was a background colour. So yeah, robin painting. I've also been working on whips and finishing bits to attach to whips. First, I think I will talk about the chicken shawl because I've been working on it a lot inside the centerpiece and the outside. So here's the edge. Now, as you may notice, this is all I have left, but the yarn did come back into stock, so I've ordered a ball to finish it. I've done from here, a stitch marker, up to here this week, which is one repeat. See it's just right there. Now I have two more of this repeat to do, and that'll be the edge done. So I'm getting quite excited about finishing the edge. And then of course I have the center, which is just yellow. Big piece. We have that side. And we have that side. Now here you can see there's a stitch marker. That shows how much I did this week. Although it also shows the 2 rows I did last week. So roughly I have done 10 rows over last week and this week. And this is where I stopped when I was working on it last. So it is getting there. I'm on row 79. I'm trying to get to row 100. Now I'm going to say I started another thing, which happens to be bright orange. And this is bright yarn, and it's so crafty, so it's from Aldi. Came in a pack. This is what I've made, which isn't very much. It kind of looks like a little sausage. It's actually Tigger's body because I'm making a Tigger. So this is his little amigurumi body. There's not much to it. I haven't added any details or anything. It's just the body. I will link this pattern down below. I will warn though that it's not written in English. It's actually in another language, but it does have an English version to it. But it does make it a little bit funky to read because one of the things that's written is not a symbol we usually use for the stitches, so it is a little bit odd, but it can be done. Now, something I've finished is this little ornament. You can see it's a toilet roll on its little hanger. I actually came up with this pattern myself because I'd seen quite a few, but I wanted something a little different, so this is what I came up with. If you would like, I could write down the pattern and make it available, but it's nothing too difficult. Like, I'm sure a beginner could probably make this. Yeah, that's one little ornament. Now, a bigger ornament I've been working on for a little while is this wreath, which you've probably seen already. Now, it still has the holly at the top and the ruffle around, and I've added a heart. So the heart is now hanging in the centre, which I think is really pretty. And I've made candy canes to go on it. So these here are all my candy canes. Now I decided to use colours that were already in it to help it match up. So I have green and red, white and red, white and green, red and green, green and white, and red and white. So it's basically two of each of the colours and then one stripe of two different colours, the other two wrapped around. Yeah, it looks pretty cute, I think. And so they're going to go around here, and I do have a picture I took with them laid out the way I'm going to put them on, so I might add that in after this so that you can see how it will be done. But it will be finished in the next video, putting these on, so you will get to see it finished soon enough. So that's the reef, and of course I will be putting links to all of these patterns down below as I usually do. Now I have one last thing I've been working on which I haven't shown in a wee while, which is this. It's the calendar blanket that Jada was doing this year. I'm holding it the wrong way around. This is the calendar blanket Jada was doing this year, and I sewed them together this week. So we have January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, and September all joined up. And I think it joined up really nicely. Like there's no wiggly edges. It's nice and tidy. So just like she says in her video, if you have any wiggly edges, it will most likely disappear as you sew them together, if anyone was making it as well and was wondering about that. Now I also have October and November here, as I sewn them together, and I will add them to the bottom once I have December's square at the end, which I'm looking forward to doing. That's these two. So I did it the same way she did in her live video where she was showing how she was putting them together. I sewed strips of free together and then sewed the strips of free together. I think that turned out really nicely and really tidily, so that's how that worked out. So I tend to ask a question, and I thought I'd ask this time if anyone's working on a present that they need to hurry up and finish, like I am. Because of course I'm working on the chicken shawl and I need to get that finished for Christmas Day. But I don't really have too many other things that I need to rush at finishing, because any other little presents I'll be making will be nice small items. They'll be much faster to make. I'm going to include a photo at the end of the video with the string of calendar I had back here, the little sack calendar. We hung it up today, so I took some pictures of that. So that'll be at the end. And I'm going to try and put the reef picture in just after I was talking about the reefs. If I can't get it to sit there, I'll put it at the end. So remember to like, subscribe, comment, and all that fun stuff down below.